y'all doing today? Well, baby, it looks like the Kardashian curse has claimed its next victim. And baby, they're actually taking people that are cool with Kim. What am I talking about? If you guys don't know, sad news. Chris Appleton, that is Kim's longtime makeup artist, bestie, whatever, filed for divorce from his boyfriend, Lucas Cage, after only 6 months of marriage. Y'all. And you know what? It makes sense to me because at the end of the day, people say this is quick, but Kim did bless this union. It was the first time she officiated a marriage, a wedding, to stick it to Courtney, let her know who's boss, do all this stuff. Baby, God don't like ugly. And you know what happens when you let Kim Kardashian bless your marriage. You know, the funny thing is I did Google to see if they made it past 72 days. Now, they said it's the end of the road for Chris and Lucas Cage. He has filed for divorce. He beelined it to court on Monday morning and lists the couple's date of separation as Friday. I know what they're doing. They see what's going on with the whole Keke Palmer, Jeezy, all the stuff. They're like, this is the perfect time to file for divorce and keep us people out of our business, right? On the divorce docs obtained by TMZ. So basically, Chris walked them over. Chris lists irreconcilable differences as the reason in the split and reveals that the couple has a prenup in place. Now, interestingly enough, people are saying that this is a diversion because Kim showed everybody her lip tattoo on this week's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And people are saying that it's actually pretty funny when you think about it, that people put two and two together. And Kim is actually really humiliated because she's been trying to get away from the Pete Davidson debacle. You know, messing with somebody that dirty and low down, it rubbed out on Kim. It made us think, like, what is going on that you're literally messing around with, like, the crackhead behind Rite Aid, right? Why he's giving you like getting you Nestle dibs and double scoops of ice cream. But we'll talk about that in a second because Kim forgot that there were multiple interviews that Pete did months ago talking about when he got that tattoo, as long as the matching one. Even though Pete got all those tattoos of Kim's kids, Kim actually got that tattoo at the same time. And people are saying that Saturday Night Live was them committing to each other as a couple, and that Kim had been messing around with Pete Davidson for months, even to the Met Gala the year before when she went dressed in all black without Kanye. But first, let's get into Chris's divorce, the union that Kim blessed, and then we'll talk about the Kim and Pete stuff. Anyway, right? The reason for the split, a source close to the couple tells us it was not an easy decision for Chris to make, but he tried everything he could to make the marriage work and needed to make the best decision for himself moving forward. They got married with the help of Kim and Shania Twain in Vegas. Again, you noticed before Kim was all over the blogs being like, I officiated, I actually said the vows, I did this. Now that the wedding ended in divorce, Kim is just sitting there on mute. Kim has a problem. She only wants to take credit for the good stuff. And I'm not saying she's the reason it broke up, even though, I don't know, y'all, Kardashian curse, never let Kim officiate a wedding. Because Kim is very superstitious. I would never let somebody officiate my wedding that divorce ended so quick. But honestly, let's be real, right? If you're there, the fact that TMZ is now glossing over that. They said it was a relationship that moved super fast, going public with their relationship in February during a trip to Mexico, engaged only a few weeks before the Vegas wedding. Gage gushed about Chris during an interview on the Today Show while promoting his role in the Netflix show, saying, I feel very happy, very lucky, and very much in love. He's a good-looking man. Something about being in London. I got a taste of the Brits and couldn't help myself. Remember when Kim flew over to London with Pete to try to see if she can get an invitation to the coronation, but it didn't work out. And then she said she never won an invitation. She was there for a secret project Pete was working on. What was that project? Did it ever come out? It's been a year. Has Pete done anything in London? Anything come out? No? A photo shoot? Nothing? Okay, Kim. Anyway, they said, funny enough, it was only a week ago when Chris and Lucas' wedding episode aired on the Kardashians. During the show, Kim advised the couple to get a prenup. They do have a prenup, even though I do want to say, you know what it is? And I guess this is just working with the Kardashian thing. I think the relationship's been over for a while. I do believe that they held off on filing divorce papers, or at least Chris did. until the episode end. At the end of the day, when you are with a Kardashian or working for a Kardashian, your life must wrap around anything that benefits them. Again, Kim has made him a very rich man. He has made Kim a very popular woman. So, at the end of the day, hey, the things we do for our friends. Now, let's talk about what she's really trying to take attention from. That Pete tattoo. Okay, so here's the thing. Kim thinks nobody ever listens. So for Saturday Night Live, she said that she did it to commemorate her Saturday Night Live. Her and a bunch of friends went out and got it. The only problem is that timeline doesn't match. Kanye was there on Saturday Night Live set. Remember, he said he got mad that Kim kissed Pete in front of him, and she was so mad, and he was like, oh, okay, whatever. Now it makes it seem like Kanye wasn't crazy. He knows Kim, and he knows what she was up to. That night, her and Kanye and a bunch of friends, Dave Chappelle, all went out, I believe. I don't know if Dave Chappelle was there. I don't know why I think he was, but a bunch of comics went out and they celebrated. So it couldn't have been that night, all right? However, late in the morning, and this must have been after Kanye left from argument or early in the morning the next day. So I guess you could say night, right? Her and Pete linked up, right? They got that infinity tattoo. There were other friends around, but nobody else got tattooed. Hold on, let me pull up the actual. Okay, here we go, right? This is the funny thing is, Kim said, the night I hosted Saturday Night Live, me and all my friends got matching tattoos and everyone got them on their hands. And I was like, that's not a shot. I will get a tattoo, right? And she then revealed the ink of an infinity symbol on the inside of her lower lip. She said, I finally put a bumper sticker on a Bentley. No one knows, no one sees it. I forget about it, but every once in a while I'm flossing my teeth and I'll see black and I'll go, what's that black in my mouth? Your new boyfriend. Okay, but anyway, Pete got his own infinity sign tattoo along with the names Jasmine and Aladdin, which was a nod to a skit they performed on Saturday Night Live. Now, the thing is, after the breakup, Pete lasered off everything. Kim kept hers. People are saying that this is all cap. Kim and Pete got matching tattoos. The thing is, this is really, really blowing up because Kim is mad that people are also making connections about how long have you and Pete really gone on. None of your other friends have infinity tattoos. It was just you and Pete, which lets you know how much you were under Pete's spell, that even though he was getting all these tattoos, he wanted you to do something, right? He wanted you to do something to show that you were all into. So that's when you decided to get that tattoo in your lip. On top of that, people are saying that it happened because Pete was really, really upset that Kanye West was at the Saturday Night Live thing watching. And that's why he kissed Kim, and it wasn't even on script because Kim had been telling her that her and Kanye were donezo. Little did Pete know, she was still doing the do with Kanye, allegedly, and he was definitely still dressing her, helping her, and very involved in the life. He even helped her get prepared for the Saturday Night Live thing. Pete didn't know that. When Kanye showed up on set, right? He was just like, what the hell? And he kissed Kim, which wasn't in the script, just to see what reaction Kanye would get. When Kanye actually got mad, let's not forget that the last time that Kanye had seen Pete ran up to him while he had on that MAGA hat. This was way back during the election, and literally started screaming at him and going in on him while Saint was right there in front of him. And Kanye was like, are you out of your mind? What are you doing disrespecting me in front of my child? Like, why would you even have this conversation with me in front of my child? This is the same man that Kim was tonguing down, and the same man that she let dog out the father of her kids in a Netflix special, as if North and all her friends wouldn't hear it and see it. It's Netflix. Again, Kim's mad that people are making the connections. Now, how long have they been messing around? People have said it's been since the Met Gala. Let's also not forget that they met in Met Gala. I think it was 2021. Pete tried to get Kim's number to talk about, like, you should be on Saturday Night Live and acting and all this other stuff. Kim said that she didn't have a pen, so she never took the number. Then she said, no, first she said, oh, I had my assistant take the number. Then she rewrote it and said, oh, I didn't have a pen. I never took the number. The point of the matter is, you know the way the Kardashians are. They do not keep anybody around that is helpful. It is a big coincidence that Pete was smitten with Kim. You know, he was on the come up, but still. And then magically she gets a thing on Saturday Night Live. Kanye's there. Kim's been saying it's been over. Pete kisses her when he's not supposed to. And then she gets that tattoo to show her devotion. At the end of the day, we know who won from that. We know who won from that. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.